value versus complexity. And through our conversations with product managers, we have learned that this is the #1 way that product managers think about prioritization, right? And how many of you think about it in terms of value versus cost, or complexity versus value when you're coming to decisions? Okay, so this is a very common way to think about the prioritization. So you can either use this model as a way of thinking about it or explaining it to your stakeholders, or you can literally do this, which is plotting these initiatives onto this grid, which is on the left side you have business value, low to high, and on the right side you have complexity or effort. So if you overlay this little grid on top of it, you can begin to kind of define what it is and what the low-hanging fruit is to build. So in this example here, we have in the upper left quadrant, we have initiatives B, F, and G. So these initiatives deliver high business value. Okay. You can also think of it in terms of customer value too. So maybe it delivers high customer value. And it has relatively low complexity to implement, right? So this right here, anything in quadrant 1 is a no-brainer. This is what you build. Now, there are some items that have high business value or high customer value and are a little bit harder. And these are things that you probably will do, right? Because you can't simply ignore the hard things. You have to implement hard things. But this gives you kind of a framework for thinking this through. Now, if you look at the lower right section there, these are the hard things that deliver low value. Okay? And value can be defined any way that you want, right? So this is a good way of explaining it to your stakeholders.